calling their other friends or whatever, or some people want a guy's opinion and they got a guy friend because they can't ask their man. And I feel like it's a problem. Same with a girl, you be so mad that he's calling his friends up, that's another girl, or he wants to go hang with her, and that's because y'all ain't friends. And you never know, you may actually get to know him and realize you don't even fucking like him like that. Like, this nigga talk about dumb shit and he don't even got brains. Like, little did you know, all you had to do was hang out with him and have a conversation and you realize he really ain't shit. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about, I believe, is a very important factor in any relationship, anything that you feel like is going to be long term, anything that you see will, or that you believe that can last, even though if you are going to be exclusive with someone or be in a relationship, I do feel like communication should be number one, hands down. But I feel like what makes the relationship last longer, what makes it sustainable, and what makes it, I feel like, where you can always come back into terms of the relationship, like say, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm slanted or something. Like, say your relationship starts falling off, right? And you want to go back into being in a good place. You guys are both thinking to yourself, like, how can we go back to the old ways, or how can we go back to being good? And the number one thing I feel like that you eventually go back to, or what you need, is friendship. Hands down. I don't care what anybody says. I feel like in order to keep a man, in order to keep him, in order for it to be vice versa, for you to want to be with him, I feel like you gotta have a friendship. You gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta actually be yourself with somebody. And usually when the relationship falls and when you're trying to like pick up the pieces and trying to get back to each other, you always want to be like, you know what, let's just be friends. Or you know what, let's just like get to know each other again. Like, let's just do friendly activities, because once we start getting our emotions, it just gets out of hand. And that's because usually the friendship gets lost. And the reason why you usually go back is because that's what keeps the relationship going. That's what keeps it healthy. That's what keeps it just, I feel like, long lasting. Like, that's what keeps it very long lasting. That's what something that usually what you always look for. And for example, me, I feel like in my past relationship, that's something that I should have worked on. But yeah, I feel like that's something that I could have worked on, and on something that I'm looking for right now is a friendship first. Like, I definitely want the communication to come. I definitely want, you know, all that trust, honest, all that blah 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 to come along, but I want to be his friend. I want to get to know him. I want to know what he likes. I want to know who he hangs with. I want to know what he likes to laugh about. I want to know his favorite chips. I mean, like, the basic shit that you know about your friends, I want to know about my man. I want to know who he is besides other things. Like, other things should be like the bonus, or like the cherry on the top, or like, damn girl, you got it good. But when you have a good friendship, like, that shit, it's very hard to find. That's something that, like, not everybody can say, like, you know, he's actually my best friend. Like, you know, he's actually like my friend. Like, we talk about these things. Like, when girls are calling their other friends or whatever, or some people want a guy's opinion and they got a guy friend because they can't ask their man. And I feel like it's a problem. Same with a girl, you be so mad that he's calling his friends up, that's another girl, or he wants to go hang with her. And that's because y'all ain't friends. I feel like because y'all not friends, and he doesn't want to hang with you. He doesn't want to just chill with you and get to know you on another basis, because you're not his friend and y'all don't vibe like that. Or at least to have an invite, or at least be like, you know, I'm gonna kick it with so-and-so, you want to come, blah, 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 just chill. You could be like, nah, I'm good, then that's fine. But like, if he never invites you, especially with that other friend, because like, y'all don't have nothing else but that, so he's gonna find it in someone else. Just like in my previous video, I said good sex does not make him stay, because it's true. He will find it, or you will find it elsewhere. So at least have a sustainable relationship and friendship, because it matters. Like, If you guys haven't checked out my other previous video called, oh no, not called, it was Get Ready With Me, Get Ready With Us with two of my other friends. And one of our main topic was friend with benefits. And like in the video, they were talking about how they just had like fuck buddies or something like that, but not really like a friend with benefits. And like I actually experienced that as someone who was my friend with benefits, because we literally had conversations. We literally got to know each other before anything ever happened. We talked first. Like we would sit and talk for like 30 minutes. Most of it because of me, because I always like ran my mouth. But we would usually like conversate, and that lasted for like 4 years. Like usually fuck buddies and shit, that shit lasts like a couple months, a couple weeks, or like a year, if that. Because y'all just have one thing, and if you can't get it, that's, you know, like y'all just be quick to cut each other off. But if you're like someone's actually friend, you're like, damn, I miss you, and then you like that I can actually talk to this person and then some. It's like, damn, you dope as hell, like, you know. So at least find that in your next relationship. If you're single right now and you're wondering, why can't I keep a man or have a man or whatever the case may be his friend first. Go out somewhere public. I'm an adventurous person, so I like to like rock climb, go hiking. If I swimmed, I would go swimming. I need to learn how to swim. Or like just fun stuff to do. So yeah, if you're single and you're wondering like why a relationship may not work out or whatever it may be, try to be his friend. Like I like to do adventurous stuff. Like I like to like ride bikes, for example. Like I like to do random stuff that I would do legit with my friends. Like I would ride bikes with them, I would go on a boat, chill, or I would kayaking, whatever the fuck that shit's called. I would do that. I would do like a whole bunch of activities, you know, with the guy, you know, get to know him, ask random ass questions, have random ass conversations, see where it leads, you know, actually get to know who you're dealing with, who you're sleeping with, etc. I think that's very important. That is something that I want really bad, is a friendship, and I know I will find it. Because at the end of the day, it is also a vibe. Like, you know, you vibe with your friends get you, your friends know who you are, they know when you're mad, they know when you're sad, they know when you're going through things. You know, that's a real friendship. And I feel like in a relationship, that's what makes it last, when you're with a friend or someone that you've gained or build a friendship for a long time, that you know their ins and outs, whether like you may have been with that person for a long time, right? And you know that they're mad or whatever. But when you're someone's friend, you know when something really is wrong, or when you guys can actually have that conversation and actually communicate without being angry or violent or emotional. You can sit down and actually, like, you know, have a conversation, because it's like, you know what, like, I'm concerned, I want to know what's going on, or whatever the case may be. You can actually have a conversation. And that's usually why things don't last, because usually when you start off based off attraction for each other, and it's normally, of course, physical attraction, and you keep it going from there. You know, you like how the person looks, you like how the person talks, how the way they go about things, or what car they drive, or how they dress, or how they please you, or whatever the case may be, right? And you keep the relationship going on because of those things, and you realize you don't even know who you're dealing with. You don't even know who you're talking to. Like, little did you know, like, when you're hanging with this person, it's not even the same person he is when he's with his friends. You know what I'm saying? He acting like a different person. He acting like you're just anybody. And you're like, damn, who the fuck is this? You know, because he didn't show you who he truly was. Just like you, when you're friends, you may act different. You may act wild. You may act, you know, a certain way when you're with your girls. And then when you come around him, you know, you're a little different. You're a little reserved. You're not really saying the same things that you would do in front of your friends. And, you know, I feel like that is a very prime factor, because say you're trying to mix friends together, say y'all all trying to hang out together, and it's just awkward, or like things are just like pretending to be fine, when really y'all can't really be yourselves in front of everybody. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that's very, very, very important. That's something that's missed That's another reason why I've chose to be celibate, because I want to get to know the person. Like, is that too much to ask? Like, nowadays, I can't get to know you without knowing the other things of you that you may have bring to the table, without knowing your mind first, or how you think, or how you move, or just how you are in public. Like, I don't know. Or how you joke too. You know, comedy is a big factor to see what you think is really funny out here, and just really building that friendship. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys believe that friendship is very much important as it is as communication in a relationship, if it's gonna last, y'all gotta be friends. You just have to. That's why they always say marry your best friend, or some guys marry the other girl but they wishing they married their best friend, or why their best friend's still kind of tagging along even though they married to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because they're looking for that friendship, and if you can provide that, he's gonna find it somewhere else. So why not be all factors of the relationship? Make him or her know that there's nothing else out there for you, because I'm the package deal. The package does not mean down there as a package. It also means packaged. Okay? So let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys have ever been in a relationship where you guys didn't have a friendship and you're wondering what the fuck was I thinking, like me, okay. Or if you're just genuinely concerned of why the hell, you know, things are still not working out and you're trying to figure it out, and I suggest just go with building a friendship first and see how that goes. And then you never know, you may actually get to know him and realize you don't even fucking like him like that. Like, this nigga talk about dumb shit and he don't even got brains. Like, little did you know, all you had to do was hang out with him and have a conversation, and you realized he really ain't shit. And that's all it took. So let me know what you guys think below. I will be making videos every Wednesday and Friday. I'm trying to remember that in my head, because I'm really trying to do this and actually build a fan base and subscribers, and people to actually know that I'm serious about it, and I'm gonna give you guys content. And I want you guys to also comment below and tell me what you think. I'm even doing this when I'm sick. Like, I'm sick as hell. But yeah, comment below. I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And